intro.
Ooh, that's sexy.
Of course, I had the layer set up wrong.
Oh. Oh.
I've already dropped the ball so many different ways.
Listen,
It's 2020.
Hey, that's just the way 2020 goes.
It started
Yeah.
as about as good as this year did, right?
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. And Dune's already left.
Sorry. It's like I'm gonna need more to drink. All right. Run it. Restart it.
Restarted?
Oh, are we gone?
You're
Are we just
live.
gonna-
No.
Oh, all right. Well, hello again, and welcome to the Comics Online podcast, Season 20, Episode 9. I'm your host, Kevin Goes. On with me today, as usual, is my co-host and lovely bride, Zoe Goswan. And joining us today, is the empty seat of Dune McKay. Oh wait, here he is.
Hey,
The return of Dune McKay.
Yeah.
Joining us also, of course, is our engineer, Eric Cluxon.
Oh, I can make myself visible. Look.
Yay!
he's been
Uh,
klutzing a lot lately, getting it ready. Am I right? Klutzing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first time he's heard that, certainly.
I don't go out much.
Her first time I
Is
heard
that
the name.
Jones?
It's
Yeah.
a joke.
Oh my
Yay.
God. All right.
Miss you.
Jones in a sexy couch pose.
Mr. Bubbles himself.
Oh, without his skin.
Without his skin. He's taking off his skin for us ladies.
Oh, you want to put Mr. Whistles on? Do you want him to be Mr. Whistles?
Oh,
He's my fucking show pony.
Who doesn't?
That's my couch. He's my fucking show pony. If you want to see Mr. Whistles, I'll make it happen right now. You want to see it?
Yes, absolutely.
Jones?
Please.
Absolutely,
Please.
I do.
Alright.
Get
You
off the
show us-
freaking couch.
Let me go call Mr. Whistles.
We're gonna call
Yeah,
him.
get
He'll be
him
back.
on the C phone. And of course we have John St. John,
Woo!
A cell phone.
who
It's a shell phone, he says.
a shell
Shell
phone.
phone.
Call him on the
Yeah.
shell phone. Who you will recognize as the voice of Duke Nukem, among a bazillion other things.
And an Archer fan, and this shirt pretty much says it all right now.
Excellent.
I am drunk, or I wouldn't be talking to you.
We have an additional Zach from Viper Venom Comics. All
Wait,
right.
isn't there a one Zach per Zoom meeting?
I
quota
know, but you know what? If we can get
Should I leave?
if we can get Dune,
Alright,
then we
alright.
gotta have him. We have Bill Waters, Comics Online alum. Bill Waters is back.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Good to see you,
Hi,
man.
Bill.
Hey.
Hey.
Frogger in the background. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's the last of my arcade machines.
Aw.
I love it.
And last but not least, a very special guest, Kim from Tool Barn. Tool Barn? I don't even know where I am right now.
You're in 2020.
What planet is this? Kim from Toon Barn. It might be a tool barn, but we're not going to go there.
That's the wrong TV.
Hey, can I give Kim a quick intro?
Yes.
Sure.
Meanwhile, back at the halls of justice.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's a good Ted Knight,
I
man.
like it.
That's your intro, Kim. Actually, it's Gary Owens from Laugh-In.
From Laughing.
Oh.
Never put a cobra in your neighbor's shower.
You don't have the sunglasses though.
Need them.
So this is our 20th anniversary extravaganza. We've we'll actually put this up on the on the stream on the actual podcast streams like we used to, and people will be like, "Wait, I remember that show from way back. Why is this even in my feed?" But that'll be fun. Anyway, 20 years of Comics Online. That doesn't mean 20 years of Comics Online podcast. No. We started that in 2008. But the website itself, we started in 2000. It was the local comic book shop to us in San Diego. So Carl, who has been on the show several times, Carl Madsen, as well as Matt a few other people who have been on over the years used to shop at Comic City down in Mission Gorge, and eventually I ended up. So I started the website for the store, and then the store changed hands. Carl bought it. Rent skyrocketed and took him out of business. And so then I bought the website, and since then we've been doing reviews and interviews of, like we say, everything geek pop culture. So the pandemic has taken us away from our normal stuff, but here we are doing video chats like we're doing for regular work. Like, hey, this is my job now. But it's taken us away from a lot of the things that we love so much, like new content. I'm kind of surprised that there is anything going up right now, especially when in terms of television. I feel like people like John ought to be getting all the work because, hey, you can just do it in the booth at home.
Well, currently I'm getting all the work. Thank you.
Thank
you, universe. Thank you. I am getting.
You should be. You
deserve-
should be
yeah,
getting
and you're so
all the damn
talented.
work
You should
because
be.
you're what is it called? Your real life actors. That sounds terrible. Your live action actors, people who get in front of a camera. They're mostly staying home, and sure there are folks who do news shows, and of course they can do that stuff from home. But
And then there's Mr. Whistles.
and then there's Mr. Whistles. Oh, that is beautiful.
That
Miss-
Check out that
is amazing. I
dorsal.
love it.
Hey,
Yeah.
wait. Hey, Mr. Whistles, show him your blowhole.
Oh.
Come on, it's there.
Oh, I've seen it up close.
You've seen it
Yeah,
real up
let's see.
close.
I-
Yes.
If you check out the Facebook pages or maybe even the website for John St. John Presents King Kong Cruises, King Kong Cruise, that's it.
That's right.
You will see at least one picture of me riding Mr. Whistles.
Jesus.
Literally.
NSFW, just.
Just so you know.
Yeah, that
And-
bubble's
and-
real high up there.
And the position is dolphin style. It's dolphin style.
It is.
Oh, I love it.
So I gotta go around the room and find out what have a lot of you been doing. Let's start with old fan favorite Dune. Dune, what the hell have you been doing with your time this COVID crap?
Every single period in which the virus could affect me, I'm within 10 or 6 feet of thousands of people.
Oh,
It's really cool. Really, because people can't make cocktails at home, so I got to bartend still. It's really nice. It's cool. People cough on me. They constantly yell at me about masks. There was 2 weeks ago a rally for a certain candidate across the street where people are waving flags at my work saying "fuck your feelings, candidate 2020." Those people don't tip.
oh no.
I
Talking about
know.
masks, having people yell "shut the fuck up" at me. I bought a muddler that's like a tuna bat. It's like 13, 14 inches at
Wow.
work. So I've been just tending bar and being miserable.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, sorry
Well, that's
about the miserable part. At least
Yeah.
you're employed though. That's good.
Yeah. Shockingly employable.
I know.
People need my
Not
type.
shockingly. Yeah, I was about to say, you're bartender, and you're easy on the eyes, and you're charming.
Cheers.
Yeah,
You're such
you
a
need your
pretty
vodka.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
look
got a
like
lot-
you've lost
a
weight.
lot of masks.
We've
I
gained
a
the
fuck ton during
COVID-19.
quarantine.
What's that?
Oh,
Yeah,
COVID-19?
I destroyed myself during COVID. I figured out that Buffalo Wild Wings has buy one get one wings on Tuesday to be delivered to me. So it was just Steel Reserve and chicken wings and just uncertain about our existence, whether it would still exist. And it's crazy too. One of the riots were happening. They were close enough to our apartment that we could hear everything going on.
Damn.
Nuts.
That's
And,
crazy.
I haven't been to my local bar, Aero Club, in 7 months, 8 months.
Oh wow.
Aero Club. Aero Club, where are you? What town are
2
you
blocks from Aero Club up the hill. Midtown, baby.
in? What city?
San Diego.
Oh, fucking A. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Want to
Yeah,
make, sure, want to make sure it's the same Aero Club that I've been to so many times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
on
two blocks from
Columbia
me
or
there.
whatever. What is that? India Street?
It's on India, yeah. And I'm literally like, if you just go straight as the crow flies, just up to the top of the canyon, where the back of it reaches all the skunks and raccoons and possums.
Ooh,
They're
fun.
always
Oh,
making
nice.
it so I can't let the dog piss at night.
It sounds like a good aroma, like all of them mixed together. Does it just smell like home?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Skunks
smells like
and-
the musicians I listen to. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I notice you're still drinking the Steel Reserve. That's important.
Always.
That's important. So
I did buy, after you told me the other day and you sent me a picture about Mai Tai stuff, I
Mhm.
finally bought all the ingredients to make my work Mai Tai at home. But dude, I don't want to do that at home. I do it all day, every day. I just want to crack a beer and be good, you know?
yeah.
Like the carpenter has the worst house in the block.
Yeah.
The bartender has the worst cocktails at home. It's a lot of like vodka, tap water, cranberry juice.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh damn. So when it comes to Dune Reed's Goosebumps,
Oh my
No,
gosh.
I got the bummers. Can't do it.
you got the bummers?
Yeah.
Oh man,
So-
they're good. I'm
know,
thinking
and I
about
have
getting
a
my
bunch-
11-year-old to listen to you because he loves Goosebumps. Like I'm like, you know
Don't
what? That'd be
indoctrinate them.
fun. Why not? He's quirky and goofy like I am.
Yeah, but then he's
so-
gonna start repeating the type of shit
Yeah.
that Dune says. And
That sounds
God,
great.
Oh,
He
and
already
not at
says
school.
odd
Never
things.
recorded
No,
one
not at
sober.
school. Not at school.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
that's bad.
But yeah, I'll get more going. I have a couple that are half done and stuff that I just like, oh, I'll finish it next week. And it's like, oh, I was complaining about being locked in my apartment. Now
I
I'm
love the
complaining about
voice.
being at work all day.
I love the
Like, alright.
voice you do. For it, it's funny to me. And
Am I
now.
talking? Aside from that, yeah, I've just been working. My girlfriend, when I got back to work June 15th, both of us, and just been chugging ever since. Fucked up. It's stressful. People are not cool. But we're all going to die, so it doesn't matter anyway, you know?
Yay!
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers to
Yeah.
that.
So Bill,
Yeah, what?
Bill, we haven't seen you in forever, and frankly, I've missed you. What's going on, man?
Well, that's not entirely true. Like usually, at least once a year, you'll be going this way on the escalator, and I'll be going that way on the escalator over in the Bayfront.
Right. Yeah,
down
but
in
this
San
year,
Diego.
we didn't get a San Diego Comic-Con.
No, not at all. Although I did just today finally get my. Dragon Con went ahead and set out the badges.
I just sent him out anyway because why
yeah,
not?
because they already had them printed up, and so it's like okay, so that was kind of cool.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
I hope I should be getting a badge. Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yes.
did not know they were sending them. Cool.
So you got badges going out, and right now it's kind of sad. Especially during the San Diego week, it felt so weird not to be in San Diego in the midst of the Gaslamp district, going, people watching and everything. So that's been kind of a trip. But me, what is it? Jeez, I mean, dude, I think Kevin, we met back around like 06 or something like that, 07.
Thereabouts, yeah.
And it's just amazing how much has changed and recently how much has gone to hell. I'm just still working away, still working in computer games for the day job. And so, unfortunately, that's been going great. Everybody's stuck at home, and so they're playing games. So,
Are you allowed to tell us what game you're working on currently?
yeah, sure. I'm on Zynga's poker game.
Oh, okay.
So basically, people are playing poker, and so it's doing really well. And we're hopping along. It's actually one of Zynga's oldest games, and it still keeps on bringing in the people. So there's that, and then beyond that, just writing for a couple of outlets, doing the critic thing for TV and film. TV is fine right now, especially with all the streaming services coming up, the way that they have. Movies, that's a little bit more of a weird thing, because some of the reps have basically all but canceled screenings unless you have a theatrical release in your area. So anywhere in California is kind of like, well, nope, we just get to wait unless someone takes pity on us and sends us a screener. And that's been pretty much what's going on. That, and just looking forward to when the world, finds some version of new normal. We can all figure out if we can get back together again.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would.
I would like to have a new normal again. I mean, because this can't be it.
Right.
This is not. I'm not allowing this to be it.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, as much as I know that it's going to go back to some exactly a new normal. That's never going to go back to the way it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So-
that sounds like you've been keeping busy.
So
That's
did
awesome.
you see New Mutants, and what did you think? Because I kind of want to go to the theater to see it.
Go for it. Maybe it'll help.
Look at
Um,
COVID. Who
you
knows?
know,
It's a
you know,
gamble.
it was fine. It was just it was woefully unremarkable. However, the
Oh,
notion that it didn't suck out loud for an X-Men film is good. So it's
Okay.
like it's not that there's a high bar these days, unless you're counting that it's coming after Logan.
oh yeah, that's true. That was a
so-
really fantastic
Which was
movie.
really annoying because I was so pissed off that Hugh Jackman finally was like, I'm going to quit being Wolverine. And then he's like, did one more, like, all right, whatever, dude, one more time. And then after 20 years, then he gets a decent fucking film.
Yeah.
It's
It's not his
finally-
fault because he was great all
He
along.
really was.
The writing, directing, all of that was terrible.
It's the sort of thing that you cannot blame any of the actors for
No.
a completely ass-tastic script. You
Yeah.
just can't.
Fantastic.
can't.
I like it. I might steal
You
it.
know.
Yeah.
It was not, but I mean, again, it's fine. And plus, some of the actors in New Mutants are kind of fun to watch do their thing. And I have always loved Magic as a character, and
Me
so
too.
getting to see her do her thing, I still really want someone to do the Mojo verse kind of collection of storylines from Long Shot on through.
Oh
I think
sure.
that'd be fun. But especially let's get Tarantino in there doing a Mojo thing, and let's see how crazy that could
Oh
be.
my
That'd
gosh.
be
Anything
fantastic.
he does is good, though. I mean, he's just the creative genius there is just. Amazing.
So I mean that's happening. You got Tenet running around. Have you guys seen Tenet yet?
No, we've not yet.
Good. Go watch one of his other movies. You'll like it better.
Oh
Oh,
no! All right.
You know,
that's good
That's
to know.
another one.
Spoiler, it sucks.
well, actually, the problem is it's not that it sucks. It's kind of like, and this is not like a Shyamalan sucks kind of level. It's more like at this point we kind of have an idea of what he likes doing with his films, playing with time, playing with what's reality and things like that. And so it kind of feels like all the kind of ideas that got cut out of his other films thrown into one thing. So there's nothing really ever much of a surprise other than, oh, people are going backwards in time. How cute is that? That's about it. I mean, again, it's not that it's bad. It's just if you love things like Inception and his other, the other films that he does stuff with, this one's not the same level of, grabbing your friends, hauling them to the theater too, just to watch their reaction as they figure out what's going on.
All right.
I had a friend of mine seeing it and say the same thing. Like, if you like Inception, you'll like the movie. Has the same basis, but that's interesting to hear that it will just kind of be like one of the same. But we'll wait then. We'll wait on it.
Well, again, they're fine to watch. Again, the notion of getting out right now to a theater, I was telling the other, the rest of the critic circle up here is like, I don't even like most of them because they're old and crotchety, but I would go to see a bad film in a shitty theater right now just to be in a theater with people again. And because
Yeah.
I miss that. And one day,
One day.
One day.
People. I don't want to be around people at all. I'd rather every movie was released streaming so I could watch it on my big screen here.
I like
Fuck,
if I
that
could
idea
just
too.
have a personal screening at the Dolby Cinema downtown, that would be perfectly cool by me.
Well, here in Northern Virginia, we can go to the theater, and they'll go, if you go and reserve your seat, they reserve every seat around your party
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and black them out, which is kind of nice. So nobody can sit next to you, but in theory, somebody could sit two seats down, and depending on the size of the theater seats, it could be too close or it could be just fine.
So what you really
I
do
say
is
if
get
you
like
want to
20
be
of your friends.
safe, you sit in the back row so nobody can sneeze down at you. That's
Oh,
what
there
I
you go.
I love it.
There you
Perfect. We'll just sneeze down on everyone else.
So-
And my sneezes are safe.
Our sneezes are the best sneezes.
Oh yeah? Oh, okay, prove it. Kevin, open your mouth. Zoe, sneeze into it right now. I want to see this.
That is something they
Sneeze
do on
into
a
it.
regular. Oh,
No
yes.
tongue.
That's how I
just
sneeze.
Oh,
That's how I sneeze.
Ooh,
that's weird.
different.
That's a weird sneeze.
bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you, my child. Got it.
So Kim, you at Toon Barn Not to be confused with Tool Barn.
All I can think about is Tim Allen. What was that show?
That was Tool,
Tool
Time.
Time.
Tool
Tool
Time.
Time,
There
It's
it is.
close
Thank you.
enough. They're
Thank you.
practically neighbors.
It was
She,
cute.
it was really
She
her
is
husband
Wilson.
who was
Hi,
over
neighbor.
over, looking over.
Wilson.
Traffic.
Yeah.
She is Wilson. Yeah.
So Kim and her husband they do Toon Barn, and they do everything animated, and they hit. I don't even know. It's like I feel like Gary likes us, but and yet when it comes to Toon Barn, you guys hit every last actor and every last press room, and you get everything.
Well, that's how we ended up getting to know you guys is specifically through being in the press line and all those different rooms and everything. And yeah, you're right. We completely miss it this year.
Yeah.
We've done, we watched online the DC Fandom, both parts 1 and part 2.
Mm-hmm.
That, and other than watching movies at home Friday nights, is about the most geeky thing that we've done con-wise through this whole thing.
So I assume that you guys are doing reviews of the new cartoons coming out?
When yes and no, if we have the trailers or the information given to us, then yeah, we are trying to do them. But they've been very few and far between.
Really?
We did see the Mortal Kombat one.
But like DC Animated, you're not on the list for that?
Oh yeah, we do get the ones from DC Animated. Yes,
Okay,
we do.
good. All right, I figured you did. I mean, because there's been like a handful of stuff lately. There's Superman one that's what did it drop 2 days ago?
The Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Tomorrow. And
Yes.
then before that, there was that Shazam, the Lego Shazam. And all right, Lego Shazam. I'm thinking Lego Shazam is gonna be shit.
But you know what? It wasn't
was
actually
fucking
bad.
great, and it's
It
all
was
ages.
really good.
But I was laughing my ass off the whole time, and it's got just a super all-star cast. Friend of the show Josh Keaton was in it as like the bully kid, and just all your favorite DC voice actors were shoehorned in there. If they weren't playing their normal character, they were playing something else.
Playing somebody else. Yeah. And of the ones that we've seen, I would say that, and then Man of Tomorrow, and then the Mortal Kombat, or in those order. We are looking forward to the New York stuff that's coming out in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah. By the way, I wanted to ask you, what did you think of? I assume that you must have got the what's the R-rated DC animated one recently? Deathstroke. What did you think of Deathstroke?
The animation was cool. There's only so many ways that you can show blood and guts and the bone in a person's body and animated so many times. Not my cup of tea, but definitely if you're a fan of Deathstroke, you're gonna love it.
But as far as the story goes, did you enjoy the story?
Yes, I have to say the Titans show that was on the DC app led a lot of what we knew from the Deathstroke movie. So if you didn't know the Titans or you weren't familiar with the comic book, then what you were seeing wasn't as fun as it could be if you did know all the stuff behind it, if that makes sense.
Sure. So it was a similar version of Deathstroke to each of those things.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I started watching it, and unfortunately, I didn't realize it was in the R-rated genre. And I'm sitting it on the couch with 3 kids, 11, 8, and 8.
Yes.
And
I was like, let's go watch this. Come on, guys.
and we get in.
Dinner's done.
Oh yeah, it was not that great. I
yeah,
had to shut it off.
not something for the young guys.
No, it was not. My 8-year-old was like, "What's that, Mom?" And I'm like, "Kevin, I think we need to turn this off."
Like,
Yeah.
there's some sex scene early on. It's bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, I honestly,
going in.
yeah, not quite. It wasn't like explicit. It wasn't X-rated cartoons, but it was it was
Hardcore
It was
when it
skin and
comes to
max level.
violence.
But yeah, and very hardcore when it came to violence.
Yeah.
So Didn't love it. Wasn't on my top of the. I mean, because the thing is, DC animated. The problem with them is they set the bar so high when it comes to stories over the years that when it comes to those where it just doesn't suit a person like me, it's gonna fall flat, and that one did for me.
Not. I can understand that. Yep.
Yeah.
So
And-
you haven't really shown the kids heavy metal yet?
haven't really shown the kids heavy metal yet. Maybe
No.
maybe my oldest kid, but he's 25, so that's okay. He can watch it now.
Right.
So Zach Einhorn is here as well.
Hey, what's going on, Kevin?
What's going on, Zach? We see you all the time, so I know
Yeah,
what's
only
going
all
on
the
with
time,
you.
right?
But
Every
Yeah.
Tuesday.
we have not. Oh, and by the way, let me just announce this right now to everybody. Hey, you know how we did the flashback top 5 every week, and we've been doing it for the past like 6.5 years? Well, that shit is fucking canceled. By the way, huge love to Troy David Phillips, my co-host for the past 6.5 years. It is fantastic. He is fantastic. The show was fantastic. And am I a little whiny bitter? Yeah, I am. But whatever. I'll get over it. You know what we need?
I'll fix it
This
later.
is the instead of the flashback top 5 comics. This is the Your Name Here top 5 comics. Comics Online presents the Your Name Here top 5 comics. And anybody here listening who is, especially if you have a comic store in the Northern Virginia area and would like to sponsor a weekly comic book related show, well, just let us know. Kevin at comicsonline.com.
Somebody throw your money at them.
Throw it.
Throw your money.
That's the thing. I don't even
That's
need
what
to throw
I do.
money. I just need to throw access. I need early access to the book so I can read through and show them on the show, and and then give me a hefty discount and we're even. That's fine. That's all I need. Anyway, and honestly, no actual hate to the company. They just got they got re-owned.
Yeah.
They got a new owner, and they don't want to play with the old stuff, and that's their prerogative.
A
They're
lot
the
of
one
things
putting the
have
money up,
changed.
so they get to decide. But I'm the one who doesn't have to like it, so there you go. Anyway, but we will continue that as soon as we are able, basically, and we will probably have Zach on often, and we will have Zoe on pretty much all the time because everybody likes to see Zoe. They
Everybody does like Zoe.
Thanks.
I try
I think it
to
might
do
be
my
the
best.
girls that you guys like, or the tongue, but
The tongue.
Whatever.
It's the tongue.
That only goes so
The
far. That's
tongue.
just the eye catcher. That's just the clickbait. The boobs are the clickbait, and then
Click here.
you have to be you have to be.
Wait, didn't I see her on Chatterbait?
Yeah.
No, trust me.
Just-
if I didn't
We're
have
just
such a
waiting for
good
that OnlyFans
career,
account.
I could probably be,
Oh.
making 7 figures a year.
We learned
Not
this
lying, though.
Why
accidentally,
are you
but we're not going to tell that story
No,
in
we're not gonna
public.
tell us on YouTube. You guys could call us later, and I'll tell you.
But yeah, we learned that. Anyway, but so Zach decided he was gonna go and start animating his own basically comedy routines.
It's great.
Life stories that are told through questionable animation. I had to teach myself how to use Photoshop, Adobe Character Animator, and Adobe After Effects to create this like stick figure animation with a lot of slapstick humor in it.
It's like
humor in
MS
it while
Paint
telling
jumping around,
funny
It
story.
is.
but it's
It's
fucking
great.
hilarious.
It's funny.
The first story was my first ever trip to Otakon in Baltimore, Maryland, and like a rave that I went to for the first time after I didn't want to go, but it turns out it was one of the better nights of my life. I can assume you can guess why, but
Because of the
the-
drugs you were doing?
Molly.
Was it the drugs?
Because of Molly, right?
well, no, it was the
Girl is a
Viagra.
drug.
The Viagra was Sailor Moon.
And cocaine, right? And cocaine?
Well, no, it's more like speed or meth, but
Ooh,
cocaine's not.
yeah.
Cocaine's not good enough for me. Like I need more of an upper. No, I mean
Like
it
Sailor
was.
Moon.
I need Sailor Moon. I think Waldo was in there at one point. I was getting shanked in the bathroom at one point. Like it was a complete like the best
Experience.
It was a
Yes,
whole
it's a complete
experience. It was good times, and he's partway through his next one, and he even
Yes,
he even has voices from me and Zoe
Yeah,
on
Yes.
his next one, and it's so far it's stupid funny.
it is.
We're lucky to be a part of it.
At first, when he first told me about it, I was like, this is sexual. This is totally sexual. It's
No,
your first
So you're
sexual
in
thing.
100%.
Yeah.
You know me.
she plays a fabulous GPS navigation system.
Yeah.
Not as good as I think I think John St. John would be. I would love to have you
I would.
as our turn left.
I can
I love
imagine using the GPS voice though. At the next stop sign, come to a full stop and give me a reach around.
Okay.
Make a legal U-turn and lick me.
I would love Duke Nukem talking to me in
I
my car. That
know.
would be the best.
Dude, fucking.
I'd like to see Duke as a stick figure. That'd be funny as shit.
Oh.
And then watch him
okay.
rip off his own head and shit down his own neck.
So Waze now has Batman, and I'm pretty sure it's our boy what's his name, Kevin
You're my boy.
Conroy?
Conroy
Oh,
doing
Ghost one.
Batman. So if they can have Kevin Conroy doing a voice on Waze, why can't they have John St. John doing a voice on Waze?
X-rated voice on Waze. I definitely
Oh,
like this.
I'm
one.
so
I
Tell me
like
what to
the
do.
way you think, lady.
Yes. Like, how
talking.
great would that be if someone's like, no, give him some roadhead. And I'd be like, oh, come here. And he'd be like, wait a second.
Wait a second.
Wait a
First
minute.
of all,
Driving.
first of all, this is just a call from John.
Yeah. I put him on speakerphone. Shh. Is it working?
So
Excuse me.
So John,
Yes, sir.
so you have been doing your Tequila Tuesdays.
Oh, those are
Yes.
fantastic.
John St. John
That's
presents Tequila Tuesdays, along with all of the your naughty crew from Naughty Nautical crew from John St. John presents King Khan Cruise.
King Kong Cruise, baby. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mr.
Johnny,
Whistles
you
is
haven't
on these
drank
cruises too,
tequila
in
right
case
now?
you're curious.
Yeah.
Hey, we sold
I'll
a
be there.
yeah, he'll be there. We sold a record number of cabins this year, so that's good. I'm very
Oh,
happy.
Yeah, we
yes.
got one. In fact, we got two.
We
This
can't
year, for the
wait.
first time, I'm getting a suite for me and Vernita,
Uh-huh.
just so I
Nice.
can have little private parties of like 3 or 4 people come in and
Yeah.
do things that we shouldn't be doing, and then go back to whatever
We
again.
like to do things we shouldn't be doing. So
Be
that's
sure to
that's
include
great.
Sailor Moon.
I'm
Sure.
quite certain the two of you will show up at some point.
I'm
I like
sure.
this.
I'm
Wait,
quite
Will you
sure.
do the GPS voice? Just promise me you'll do the GPS voice while we're there, and we'll down. All right, good. And Mr. Whistles has to be there too, in costume.
He'll be there.
Go straight through the roundabout and put it in my blowhole.
You have to reach around to get
Jeez.
to that blowhole.
Yeah. Anyway, oh, Zoe, have you drank all of those already?
No, this one's almost full.
Oh,
I knew she was
okay.
drinking. I
That's
told you she
number
was
3.
drinking.
Yeah,
Number
I
3.
told you.
It's
What
white.
is-
It's White Claws.
it's only White
We
Claws.
like Zoe even more when she's drinking.
Yeah.
Yes.
You laugh a whole lot more when you're drunk.
I like to laugh.
And I want to see some titty slapping again on the next King Kong cruise. I
Oh,
want to
hell
see
yes.
that.
I had so much fun during that, but I, like in the middle of it, I'm like, I'm supposed to be pretending like this is too much for me, right? And I'm like, wait a second, I love this way too much.
So, producer
not
and
be in
voice
that.
actor Sammy Hart says Samantha Inouye Hart. You may know her from what's that Lilo and Stitch 2 or something like that. Anyway, she's in all
so
sorts
much
of things.
Yes, very talented.
She sounds like a cartoon, but she has huge tracts of lawn.
And she wants to slap everybody else's.
Yes.
I don't know why, but
I don't
it's
either.
Because she likes having her slap.
it's
That's
entertaining.
why.
I think so too.
It's entertaining.
I don't
I
blame
know.
her.
But anyway,
when,
so
when exactly is this cruise?
this is the first week in March.
You should come.
Thank you for asking.
We're driving down
and you can
anyway.
you can go to kingconcruise.com
Yeah.
and right now the last deal was ridiculously low. For all 4 nights, a cabin was like, and all meals and everything, $336 total.
Yeah, it's so this
Stupid
is
low price.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
the third one in a row. We've been on all of them.
Got married on the last
We got
one.
married on
Got-
the last one.
by your wonderful self.
Yep. And so so we'll be there again. This time we're bringing Kendrick and his girlfriend.
Nice.
Yes.
And
They're your age, Zach. You should come.
And so we're all going to do adventures
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Kevin and Zoe. Are you-
I'm taking for right now. I'll let you know if something changes.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Zoe and Kevin, are you guys going to go kayaking or snorkeling on either of those days at Coco Cay?
We are definitely gonna go snorkeling, and let me tell you a pro tip, and I don't know if this is something that I'm even allowed to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Last time we paid the money in advance, and then we brought our own snorkel gear, and as it turned out,
That's
if
all
you,
you're paying for.
You're just paying for the rental.
rental.
So if you're bringing your own snorkel gear,
Don't do both.
then don't pay. But if you're like, hey, I don't want to bring this crap with me, then pay for the rental.
When we went snorkeling,
Yeah, if
we
you
did
have
2
your
years
own
ago.
snorkel gear, just hang on the beach where we have to get ours,
Yeah.
and then we all meet up. And
And it's
it'll be the
it's good gear, by
snorkeling
the way.
Oh
Yeah, the
Yeah.
stuff that they're renting you, because like I've been down to Mexico. This is the Bahamas cruise, right, where it's the private island,
God, that was so much fun.
and so it's it's run by the cruise company, so it's not like some shisty little place. They're actually renting you good equipment, so it's fine.
it's not like Progreso, Mexico, where we got the death dune buggy of death.
Oh.
That I'm lucky I didn't kill people because a throttle that stuck wide open most of the time, and I had to control speed of this dune buggy by the brake. Yeah, and the brakes were shit. Foot to the floor to slow it down and stop. So I really had to judge distance as well. Yeah, but that's all because remember there was a storm and we left Houston late.
Yeah.
We're never going to do a Gulf cruise again, by the way, out of Texas. That was shit,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, it
We're going to
didn't work
stick with
out.
Florida. Yeah.
The
But-
actors, the
uh-oh.
people, the guests of honor are what made that cruise. As much as like I know we went left late, like you guys were so, just nice and funny, and of course you always are. John.
Obviously, you got John. You have Wes Johnson.
Yes,
we
good
had Matt
people.
Cernacker there
Yeah.
with his with his wife, and then of course we had oh gosh, what's his,
Sammy.
oh yeah, well right, but I'm talking about the other musician from this past one. What's his name?
Oh, Lee Jackson. Who
Lee,
wrote the
Yeah.
Lee
beat,
Jackson,
Lee
and his
Jackson.
wife as well. They're fantastic
love
people.
her.
It's really just fun to get to know people.
Well, and on the next one, we've got Richard Epcar, who's the Joker,
Yeah.
and Ellen Stern Epcar, his wife. Also, DC Douglas is coming along, and Wes Johnson again, too.
Yeah.
And Mike Rawson.
And Mike
And
Rawson.
Mike Rawson.
Oh,
I'll
you know
never
what?
forget him serenading us in the jacuzzi.
That was fantastic.
That was funny.
I'm jealous that you got a rickety golf cart to drive around in. All I got in Progresso was this hat and Montezuma's Revenge.
Oh, damn, boy. You drink the water? You don't do that.
I'm a
we all-
dolphin!
Are you new to Mexico? Because you don't drink the water or eat the ice or order drinks with
What am I
ice
supposed to do?
Yeah.
or use toilet paper.
or use toilet paper. For that
I
matter,
can't
yeah.
do it. Oh my gosh. No, that was a good trip. I had fun.
Yeah.
Next one will be even better. And here's the great thing. We're out of Orlando this next time.
So we're gonna take
So
a
we
trip.
got the package deals for Universal and Disney World for people who want to stay after or go early.
And we're doing both?
We have our own hotel this time that has a pirate ship in the pool, which is kind of cool. So we'll have a pirate party.
That sounds awesome.
Oh my gosh, I'm so down.
Yeah, and we're back to Mariner of the Seas, the big ship we did the first time. But in 2022, when we do it again in March, they're changing us to either Harmony or Oasis.
Oasis, yeah.
Oasis of the Seas. Not the biggest ships they make, but still way bigger than Mariner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mariner's
We keep
flipping
getting bigger
huge.
ships every time, which is pretty cool.
That is
more
cool.
I like
amenities.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
bars.
That's what I'm talking about. We always get the drink
Oh.
package.
Yeah.
And, well, and this is the guy who leads our pub crawl each night.
Yeah.
And one of them, at
I'm
least, he
in.
does in this
I'm in.
frickin' costume. It's embarrassing, but
Yeah.
he has no pride.
We
Yeah.
we're
Yeah, we're
what
going to
costume-
Disney World before. Is it before and then Universal after?
I'm not sure on that. I'm
I'm
not
not sure
participating in either of those.
Oh, I am.
But you should get on the King Kong cruise page then and see what the chat is all about.
Okay.
Because I know they've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting getting to do all of that with with so many of these people who we've gotten to know over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And so hey, Bill, I wanted to ask you, when it comes to your events. Now I know that you go and cover events all the time, but you also run at least one, or not run, but help to run at least one convention. And I know you lead a Renaissance fair too, don't you?
Yeah, normal years these days, I produce 3 Ren fairs, and then I'm part of the production team for 3 events. Silicon Valley, now rebranded to Silicon with Adam Savage, Planet Comic Con Kansas City, and then just I'm on the staffers for helping out on the photography and media teams at Dragon Con San Diego and WonderCon.
So when it comes to your stuff, particularly those in the Northern California, what's your prediction? What are you thinking is going to happen in 2021? What's going to be your first thing?
I think for like the outdoor events, some of them we got space that people can spread, so you can do some sort of distance spacing. But like of the 3 Ren fairs, none of them are huge margin sort of things. So can I survive a 40% drop in attendance and still make things work? And so we got to see what people will want to do when it comes back to even when things get better, will the public still come out? And like thinking about conventions, one of the big draws for conventions is the getting autographs and photo ops and stuff like that. And one, is the audience going to want to go do that? And 2, how many, what's the sort of insurance mandates that studios are going to put on their talent? So if you're a working actor, are they going to let you go to a convention and have your arm put around 1,000 people to get photo ops?
Yeah,
and
that's crazy.
That's a good
and
point.
if the studio says no to that, people aren't going to come to stand 3 feet away from a talent and get a photo. That's not what they're there for.
No.
And even the ones that can't afford it, they'll get in through the front door. They go and they want to shake the hand of whoever their hero is. They see John St. John. They're like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. I get to finally meet him. And he's behind 2 plexiglass screens and a don't talk to me. More than normal.
Yeah.
My goodness. You're right. There's going to have to be a new norm. And
Yeah,
I
and
guess
it's-
we got to figure out where that balance is.
And what will it be like? I mean, on the one hand, there's the potential that conventions may, the big shows I think are going to have the hardest time trying to figure out. Well, there's 3 types of shows, right? There's the media shows: New York, Emerald City, San Diego. Those are media junket shows anyway, and they'll have their own stuff dealing with. People aren't to those for photo ops, so whatevs.
Yeah.
I think the small to medium sized shows will have a lot of them. They're not that full anyway, so people can kind of spread. And those might, there's not a high ticket price to entry. And if anything, it may make kind of a more classic feel of a Comic-Con about the artists and the comics, and people are going there for the shopping and things like that. That might emphasize more, maybe. It's really what people have been the mainstay of. You're going to see the talent, you're going for the photo ops, and you're going to meet those stars, whether it be voice actors or whatever. And so people that have really been dying to see Vic Mignola are just going to be heartbroken and not being able to see him for a while yet.
Well, yeah.
Voice actors aren't stars.
You would be shocked.
Shh,
You would
he's
be
sitting
shocked
right
how
there.
many people that will show up to get photo ops and stuff with voice talent. I mean, they're wildly
believe it.
popular, and a lot of
course.
times they're fun. Like between the gal from Ruby and some of the others, they'll show up partially in costume and just have a great time. But they get a huge following.
Oh no, that's amazing. You know, and I was thinking about it, and I bet you after. Sorry, baby, I like touching you.
I know.
Okay, I'm sure after like a long time. Let's say this goes on for a year or two. Let's say even next year's
Let's
cons.
not. But if it does, go on.
If it does, I bet you people are going to be like, I haven't seen this person. I really want to. I'm going to be happy to see them from 10 feet away. We might also get that. You
Maybe.
know? Well, think about those.
You might get a
press rooms.
plexiglass screen for those photo ops, so it looks like you're standing right next to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, think
No
about
flash,
how
please.
alien it feels right
Yeah.
now. Think about that line for Hall H.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels so alien, the notion of
My
standing in a line
gosh.
like that of any flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be, you know, thinking what Atlanta looks like for Dragon Con, you know, the hotels, walking through the hamster runs. I dearly miss it. I hope it comes back as far as back towards the old normal, but I have no idea what. First, we got to make it through the boss fight at the end of the year.
There
Yeah,
you
oh,
go.
yeah.
Who's it going to be?
Yes.
Who's the boss fight going to be?
It's-
Someone tell me.
The boss
Duke
fight?
Yeah.
Who's bosses in Duke Nukem? Man.
Who's it going to be? John, you're the only one who can save
John,
us.
you're the only one that can save us.
Come on, you and Mr. Whistles have to team up. Give him the backpack. Have him carry all your guns.
I'm being held back by a gearbox.
Oh.
That was good.
Yeah, thank you.
That
Thank you.
was
Nicely
good.
done.
Yes.
In addition to what you were talking about, having the ability of the contact with the voice actors or even the live action actors, how are you going to control people walking up and down those halls?
Yeah.
There's no way you're going to have 6 feet of social distancing.
No.
It's
Yeah.
amusement
Yeah.
parks, because I go to a lot of parks. They have had social distancing. Some people do, some people don't.
Yeah.
And you're going to run into the possibility of getting into fights like Doom was saying in the beginning. If you are trying and not everybody is, or vice versa, it leaves open for things to happen.
Yeah, and like even thinking about again, since it's one of the biggest ones at Dragon Con, is think about all the group shoots, all the big group photo shoots that so many people go to. It's like, other than the Breaking Bad hazmat group, or like the GI Joes with all the helmets, or the 501st with the stormtroopers, everybody else, it's like, how does that work? And that's what everyone kind of needs to figure out, what that's going to look like.
They all should.
You know, it has to come to an end at future cons when they do start again. Is no more Colossus roar. Stop that shit.
Oh, that is for sure.
I mean, think of all the droplets, the billions of droplets during a Colossus roar.
Actually, the Black Canaries.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
Black
see,
Canary screams. She always
That's
hunts
another
down. There you
one.
go.
in the in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, the Colossus roar is stupid, and people do it a lot.
Really?
Yeah, and I blame one
Right.
specific
Well,
person
oh,
who is.
if
a
I
piece of
may,
crap.
Kevin.
What?
Forgive
Oh,
me,
sorry.
I'm a simple dolphin. I don't know what a Colossus roar is.
So he's never been to like MagFest, and that's
Yeah.
where I first experienced it. So somebody starts doing the Colossus roar, we're just, and then everybody joins in. So there's literally hundreds of people at a time
Doing
at
it.
139 decibels.
It's from the old X-Men stand-up game.
It's what it would sound like if, like, the natal unit when people are giving birth, if they had eggs.
There you go.
Just
And I
everyone
lost
just
hearing in
screaming out
this ear.
egg after
Thanks
egg.
to Colossus roar.
Yeah.
Fucking
God.
thing.
Did you really?
Yeah, those people suck.
Oh my goodness. People are inconsiderate.
Yeah, it's
People are
terrible.
Don't get me
And
started.
the first time I ever heard it started, Crows did it at MagFest 8. That's the first time I heard it. He actually knows who Crows is too.
I'm
No,
sorry.
He's a dolphin. How does he know what crows are?
He doesn't.
Yeah, exactly.
He refuses.
Yeah.
Whole different level.
A whole different level. Anyway, so let's let's hope that 2021 is a good year. This is the last day. Tomorrow is Comics Online's 20th anniversary. We're gonna start a brand new season of podcasts. I'm not sure yet how it's
Remember
gonna
how
work.
I used to make fun of you for being old all the time, Kevin? Now I'm older than you were at that point.
Were
When
you?
we started off when I was 22, and I was like, "Old man Kevin," wah, 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 wah. And now I'm much older than you were at that point.
Yeah, and I was like 33 or something like that.
Yeah, but now I don't have a gaggle of kids like you. I'm just hanging out.
Just hanging out with your dog and your cat, and your girlfriend must
I got
have a bird, right?
I got 2 birds.
See, of course you do.
Yeah.
You have a fucking zoo. You got some lizards in there too, buddy.
No, I don't fuck with reptiles.
What the hell? So you
Just
fuck with
amphibians.
birds?
I've
I don't
seen
wanna
your
be
ex-girlfriends.
walking around
I know
Mission
that's a
Bay.
lie.
Bay, iguana on shoulder, cargo pants, ponytail.
Hmm.
That's all I associate. Growing up on Newport and stuff, the
Oh,
guys
yeah.
that work snakes and stuff around there.
Yeah, those guys.
Oh
could be
my
me.
goodness.
You're like, hey, you holding, bro?
Oh, by the way,
They're holding.
Dana came on and did tell me that it's Universal first and then Disney afterwards for the King Kong cruise.
Oh,
She's been watching.
oh, hey, Dana.
I know, right?
Dana, we
We
got
love you.
we got puppies from Dana. We got
I know.
3 puppies.
3
You got puppies?
puppies. 3?
You
No,
don't
no,
have
I
3
just
puppies
one.
and 8 kids.
3 puppies. Listen, he's got 2. I've got 2,
Yeah,
and we got 3 puppies together.
we got 3 puppies together.
And with the puppies, now you're the Brady Bunch, right?
Oh no
It's
shit.
true.
Oh my god.
So we
Oh,
got
they're adorable.
So we got these 3 puppies. We had to drive down to Georgia to I guess Dana's aunt or something like that. I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
devil went down to Georgia.
Yeah, pretty much. Dana's mother's best friend growing up.
All right, fine.
Who's also awesome. Dana's mom is freaking awesome too. I love
So
her.
we drive down to Georgia and we get
Don't know,
these
down
puppies
to
and
Georgia.
they tell us, okay,
Is that a
these are
Waffle House?
they're half Chihuahua and half
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian. They're full of crap because that
Tom Pom.
dad is a skipper key.
Oh yeah.
It's totally a skipper key. So they're kind of half
I call 'em Snickerdoodles.
skipper key and half
Snickerdoodles.
Chihuahua Pomer Chai Palm.
Anyways, we named them after
the Schuyler sisters. And
Oh,
now they
God.
have
Okay.
they have lit
Peggy.
yeah.
Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. So it's really funny to be like, Peggy, stop shitting on the floor.
No,
Someone's outside like, what's wrong with Peggy? Like,
right,
they have
right.
weird kids.
it's Eliza, quit pissing on the floor.
Yeah.
Peggy, quit eating your own shit.
Yes. It sounds really funny because they have all these human names. I love it.
Yeah, that's
It's
fun
great.
stuff. Anyway, so we're gonna do more podcasts. We're gonna get back and we'll do this version where we broadcast to all the places and if you guys, if the general public, if our old subscribers on the audio version, if you've subscribed on iTunes or whatever your podcast channel of choice is, and you're like, hey, for goodness sake, bring it back to me. I just want to listen in the car. First of all, I'm sorry. And second of all, thanks for driving, because somebody's got to get our products to us because we're
Oh.
getting a lot of shit delivered. Let me tell you.
Oh, okay.
So let us know if you really want it, because otherwise I'll get lazy again, because that's my nature.
I
think.
won't let him. We will
Ask
do
my
this
wife.
once a week. Yes, I know. That's why I said I won't let him. We will do this once a week. He loves this.
No,
He loves
I
it
don't
too
mean just
much.
this, but I mean the taking the trouble to go and take the audio file and upload that and stuff.
I'll
like
bribe him.
That. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
bribery. That'll work too.
Oh, of course.
And hopefully we will get Dune back sometimes, and we will get
No.
hopefully we will get Bill
What'd you
Bill
say?
back sometimes.
No.
You said yes? You
He
you
said
pronounced
yes. I
yes
heard yes.
wrong.
Listen,
Yes.
motherfucker,
I
we
heard
love
yes,
you, and if
We
this is
do.
the only way I get to talk to you, then you're gonna get on the fucking podcast.
You keep
Once a
weird
week.
hours, and I don't
It's
know,
called
I
East
keep
Well,
Coast
weird
hours.
Okay.
You text me at like 7 in the morning my time. I wake up at like 2 in the afternoon, and then by the time I get off work, it's like 2 in the morning your time, and then
Yeah.
I don't want to text you because I'm afraid that you put your phone you didn't put it on silent.
I know, it's always it's on a timer.
He's got
Look,
at 10 o'clock.
calls and notifications will fucking wait until
Yeah.
Dune
tomorrow.
It
will
says.
totally be here. Dune
I
will
keep
be
such
here.
Weird hours.
Dune will be here once every 20 years. It's like
Right.
Brigadoon. Yeah, no problem.
It's like Brigadoon. Of course, we will have Zoe, and hopefully we will have
Who's
Zach,
this?
and hopefully we will have Troy again. I
would
know
be
we
awesome.
can't do a weekly show because I feel like that's probably would be some sort of conflict of interest with his employer, and we don't want to fuck that up because much as I'm a whiner about it, you know, it's his
I'll say straight up.
it's
how-
his
how
real
bad.
job. We got Terrence. Terrence St. John is here. At the last minute, Terrence comes in. How
Hey.
Terrence, can you hear us? Can you hear
Delay,
us?
lag.
He's
Doesn't have audio yet.
aw.
No,
I
he
can hear you,
doesn't.
Kevin.
There it
Hey,
is.
Oh, there you
Sound
go.
great.
He got us?
It's-
That's muted.
you just have to unmute yourself, I think.
Here, I'm asking you. You just gotta press it.
Yeah, press. Yeah, unmute you.
There you go.
There you go. Now you're unmuted. Can you talk or no?
No.
T, can you
Damn it,
talk?
Dune, if you answer for him, I think it's him, and his lips aren't moving.
You
He's
have to,
really
like,
good at being a ventriloquist.
At least give me a nod or a shake.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
God damn it.
Wait.
He's been fucking with us.
Ah, fucker.
I can hear you.
So Terrence was also bartending tonight. How did that go?
It was good. It's busy.
All right.
Busier than it should have been during a pandemic, but that's the way it is.
Bunch of assholes. So Terrence, see, it's my intention of this was to go through the years of Comics Online and tell our watchers and listeners about how we got to where we are today, which is frankly not much farther than where we started, but we've had a good time doing it.
That's what matters. That's all that matters.
And thanks to people like Terrence and Matt Cernak, who couldn't be here because he has actual work, and Bill Waters and Dune, who's cutting up on everything. We've made it. We're still around. So there you go. Oh, and this one. We're still around. Terrence, it's good to see you, man. It's been an awfully long time since I've actually seen you in any sort of live fashion.
Probably 10, 11 years.
Something
What
like
the
that.
Hell,
Well,
that's too long.
I
How
know.
old are you?
would you stop it? Anyway, so Terrence was the first managing editor for Comics Online back in the day, and and he helped us get a bunch of the original reps to do reviews and that sort of thing and do giveaways.
Whoop whoop.
And
That's awesome.
and so we have Terrence to thank for that, and frankly that helped us get people to come on and join the team because they thought, ooh, I get to do a review and then keep the merchandise. I'm in. And so so thank you for laying that groundwork for Matt and me and everybody who's come along and done some portion of that over the years. So what are you up to these days? Fill in the people who used to read your reviews back in the ancient days. Your shit isn't even still up on the site. That was several versions of the site ago.
Yeah, no, I am overemployed at the moment. Probably one of the few people in America that's overemployed, but I'm working 3 different jobs at the moment. 2 of them full-time jobs and another one that's kind of freelance. But I am bartending at night. I work in sales during the day, and I do some artwork on the side. So it's a little bit of I'm constantly working, and I'm probably sleeping about 4 hours a day. So,
Oh, that's
and an actual
terrible.
number.
Huh?
Well, no, I've always been that way. I mean, I've always slept 4 hours a day, so that doesn't change. But it's just keeping myself busy. So it's just the way it is.
Wow.
But I remember when we started, Comics Online wasn't even about comics technically. We did a lot of HeroClix stuff back then.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
He won't get rid of those. We have multiple totes.
We have
of HeroClix. Is that what this is from?
some of them are Terrence's.
Oh, Terrence.
Some of them belong to him.
Oh my goodness! Come take them.
Oh yeah, just
Come take
just drive
them.
up. Yeah, drive up to Virginia, and you just
Stay-
tell me which ones are yours, and you can have them.
Oh my gosh! No. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm blaming you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't get Carl. Carl didn't get on the Zoom?
He's on the DL right now. He's apparently I didn't get the full details, but he's doing some hardcore pain relievers right now, and so he's like, oh, I would, but I can't.
Okay, I saw his post the other day about you're talking about a little bit what he's going through, but I didn't know
how severe that was at this point. It sounded almost like he was saying that. I guess he was past the worst part of it. I thought, but maybe I misunderstood that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We've been off of social media for the most part for a while, and just because. Anyway, but yeah, so I haven't even I'm not caught up on his life lately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it's good to see you, man. I'm glad you're able to pop in for this. But I think we may be out of time, and I don't want to fuck up
Ooh.
Eric here.
And I have to get up for work.
She has to get up, and I have to get up for work.
Yeah.
I have a
like
job
you.
now. By the way, you know how I was unemployed? Well,
Yeah.
I have a job. No longer working at the five-sided joint. Although, if any of you want to go and do the get the VIP tour, I'm sure I can get it from one of my old coworkers.
Yeah,
Should you be in the area, of course, I want to walk you around the Pentagon.
No
but,
aliens, all bad mall.
I took
June. I was so
June.
excited to go.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck. I was like, thought I was gonna be hanging out with aliens and some space crank. But in reality, it was just like, oh, this is a mall inside a mall. The biggest complaint you had about the Pentagon. Oh, wait, sorry, the pentagram. Was the fact that
I don't work there anymore, so we can talk about me working there. What was it?
Yeah, you complained that the old chocolatier that was here wasn't as good as that, or was way better than the current chocolatier.
It's true. New chocolatier is bullshit, overpriced, and tastes shitty. So that's my opinion. I get to have it.
In my nightstand in the drawer, I still have my beep, 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 building.
Good sound effects. That was great.
Capstick that was branded. I was just like, really? It's such corporate bullshit.
You got a Pentagon branded chapstick.
I love it.
Well, anyway, yeah, so I'm working for a different government job, not with the DoD anymore. But so far so good. I might be happy with it for another good 6.5 years. That's how long I've been in the area doing, which is why I came here, which is why I started doing the show with Troy David. But yeah, and also those of you who were commenting on this in the various forums,
Platforms.
let us know. Say, hey, Troy David, we missed you. We want you back. Come back.
We will kidnap him. I have a big trunk.
We know where he lives.
Okay.
We know where he lives. His wife will let us in.
Yeah, she will.
It's fine.
Yeah, we got rope.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you all for showing up and hanging out with us. It's and Kim said give our best to your husband. We've missed you guys at conventions. Obviously, Bill, I've missed you not only at conventions but just seeing you on a regular basis. But if I'll send you some invites, and if you're able to make another one of these, I would love to have you. Oh, and by the way, congratulations. I never even got around to this. Congratulations on you going and taking your group into a virtual panel for San Diego Comic-Con at Home 2020.
Oh, thank you.
I watched that. I watched it I watched you on my TV. It's cool. I loved it.
You know what else?
We'll have to have you join sometime.
That'd be fantastic. I would love it.
We and thinking about revamping our Tuesdays, like maybe we should do Zoom calls. This has been nice.
Yeah, well, you know what? I like to do John St. John's Zoom calls, and frankly, until we get a sponsor, ideally a local sponsor, but hey, if somebody else has got a comic store and they want to go and somehow sponsor the Comics Online Presents Your Name Here Top 5, then we will go with them. But until then, we're gonna hang out with John St. John for Tequila Tuesdays.
That's nice. You guys should go to that.
Check it
That's
out
fun.
on get your invite
on the
Facebooks. Yep. Did John already leave? He already left. He said, "Screw those guys. I'm out of here." Dune, we love you, dude. We fucking love you, and I wish that you were around more or produce more podcasts. One or the other. I don't care which.
We just want to see your face more.
I'm just gonna call you. I'll just be like, "Is it 2 a.m.?" I know. I'll just call Dune.
It's like, hey, I have no pants on. Let me call Dune.
Schedule now. We're work Friday through Monday, so it's good to not be bouncing around.
Okay.
Right on. All right. Well, we will be back. I don't have a schedule yet, but I'm gonna work something out with Eric, and we'll figure out when we'll be back. But we'll talk about what's current in geek pop culture as like we used to do back in the day. We'll have a panel of experts like these.
Yeah.
Give me all of them. Give me all of them, Eric. Do it.
You mean make it bigger?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There it is.
these,
Woo!
yeah.
There they are.
There they are. So for Zoe and Dune and Terrence and John St. John and L. Jones and Bill Waters and Zach, who is also gone and I didn't notice, and Kim and everyone at Toon Barn, not Tool Barn. And for everything geek pop culture, I'm Kevin Goswan, and this is Comics Online at FXBG Public Radio.
Worship Satan, kill cops.